Okay, let's go over controlling some of the special features on this airplane and the electronics. Let's start in the forward nose compartment. We call it the FACT, or Forward Aircraft Controls. Let's see if I can get a good angle on it here. So let's start with manual control. We have a master switch up here as well as in the cockpit. So if we want to run the canopies or squat the nose or do anything, we can actually get some power here. The display will tell us some information. Okay, so the aircraft mode, master's on, the engine's off, airspeed's low, and the main gear's down. On the right side here we can control the computers. We can turn them on or off, and they're currently on. And this is the second computer that's in the aft cockpit. And here are some manual controls. So if I wanted to close the canopies or raise the canopies, and then let's go back up. I also have a second set of manual controls under the left armrest in the emergency compartment for the hydraulic gear dump. And if I want to squat the nose, nose is going down, and obviously I'm running back up. And then I have a light here for the checking the hydraulic fluid. Alright, let's go over to the cockpit. We'll get the master off. On the right side of the airplane in the cockpit we have some switches. Of course, standard master, alternator, avionics, nav strobe, collision. Then below that we have some push buttons. So with the master on, you're going to see some LED lights light up and flash. That's part of the computer checking in, making sure everything's the way it's designed. And the lights are illuminated in the position that the canopies are in and the airplane is. It's currently in the standing position, so that's the nose. And the forward canopy is open and the aft canopy is open. So let's just take the aft canopy. And we've got three positions: vent, closed, and open. So we'll go to closed. You're going to hear an audio caution, and then the canopies will be moving.
Caution, aft canopy closing.
Alright, well, let's go back up.
Caution, aft canopy opening.
Now you'll also notice some blue lights in the back cockpit. Those are courtesy lights on either side, and they're buried inside the canopy rail, the lower rail, and they time out in about 2 minutes, and when they do they fade off very gently, so that's kind of neat. Another feature is if you had the courtesy lights on and it was still dark and you need them on after 2 minutes, you can push the blue button and they'll come back on. And when you're done, you can turn them off and they gently fade away. Okay, this is probably a good time to talk about canopy latch logic. We do a lot of things and control a lot of things off of where the canopy latch positions are. Inside that little screw head, and there's one behind here, is a magnetic sensor, and behind the latch we've buried some magnets in there, so as the latch moves it will see the reed switch, will see the magnet and initiate. So right now we don't have any lights on the forward canopy, so we cannot control the canopy because the latch is not in the right position. And then what we have on the instrument panel is a red indication that says you are not good to open or close the canopies. And when you get the latches in their open position, you can now move the canopy. The blue light tells you it's ready to go, as well as the green light on the instrument panel tells you ready to go. Alright, now let's take a look at, we call it Raptor Radio. Under this display, or around this display, we have a lot of different features. Part of the audio system, you heard the caution, we had a lot of extra space available, storage space. So my buddy Rob designed a audio program that will run about 2,000 songs, somewhere in that neighborhood, or 2,000 tracks. And so we've loaded up a bunch of music, and we can listen to different types of music. You can turn it on.
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Turn the volume down. And right now we're listening to island music. If we don't like that song, we can skip it. If we want passenger briefing, starts off with a little Top Gun lead-in.
Greetings and welcome aboard Bearcoot 036, the Ultra Raptor. Please listen carefully to the following safety instructions regarding aircraft entry procedures, seatbelt, canopy, and general flight operation. Number 1. When ready to board the Bearcoot, stand next to the rear canopy and place your left hand on the canopy rollover structure, which is located between the front and back seat. Pull yourself up and place your knees on the straight. Roll from your knees to your butt and swing your legs into the cockpit. Carefully place your feet on the center of the seat and slowly sit your sweet ass down, positioning your legs into the leg wells. Number 2. When seated, move the lap belts onto your lap. Insert the black buckle tab into the black round receiver. Bring the 2 shoulder harnesses over your chest and insert both into the top of the black round receiver. Tighten the lap and shoulder harnesses by tugging on the gray strap ends of each harness. Try to keep the black round receiver centered on your abdomen. If you need to loosen the lap belt or shoulder harness, pull the red straps away from your body. To release all safety belts, rotate the front of the black round receiver. Number 3. The pilot will provide you with either a helmet or a headset to listen to intercom and radio communications. Number 4. When you are ready, the pilot will lower the rear canopy. Once the canopy is lowered, you will need to lock it closed. There is a silver lever with a black knob on each side below the canopy rails. Grab the black knobs and slowly pull toward you until you feel a click. The position of these silver levers should now be horizontal. Once the canopy is latched, do not touch these levers again unless instructed by the pilot. Number 5. For your safety, please stay clear of the following: the flight control joystick located on the right, the engine and brake control levers located on the left, and do not touch any switches, buttons, or instruments unless instructed by the pilot. Now relax. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and exhale slowly. It's time to strap in, shut up, and hang on.
So that's just a little fun way to brief the passengers when they get a ride in the Bearcoot. And we obviously have a post-flight briefing. It's a little bit longer. We won't go through that. And after the briefing, it goes right back to music. The last button here is the temp sensor, and it says current cal temps 88 degrees. Max temp, that doesn't have one yet for flight. We haven't been up yet. Ground's 88. Cockpit temperature is 86. Now let's see over here on the throttle quadrant. There's a button on the side here, and that's my automated checklist.
Restart. Check belts and helmet. Secure lap belt. Secure shoulder harness. Fasten helmet. Check. COM plug secure.
And it also
COM check.
shows me that my checklist
Checklist
is
complete.
underway. Okay, then back to the music. On the other side, it's going to be hard for me to reach it here, but in this angle, but you can turn the cow fan on and off manually. So it can either be automatic or manual. There we go. Alright. Turn the music off. Let's see here. Get the volume back up.